Welcome, I'm Khalif Phyllis, and I'm here with Anijah O'Connor, a sophomore at Capital Community College and published author and illustrator of a new children's book, Raised by Monsters, What's Your Favorite Color? After completing Dr. Bryant's children's literature course this past spring of 2019. Welcome to the show, Miss O'Connor.
Thanks, Khalif. How you doing?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm all right here. I'm here.
We're glad to have you here.
Thank you.
Okay, first question. What was the inspiration behind the story and the characters?
Well, you see, I'm an artist who's been drawing for a long time now, and this was like my first step. And I was like, what's the first thing you want to teach kids? It's numbers, shapes, colors, you know? And I thought it'd be a fun thing to start off with. Simple, easy, fun. You can learn a lot from them, you know?
Yes, I do. Okay, how did Capital Community College's early childhood development courses influence your writing?
Surprisingly, it really influenced me a lot. I learned like really how to get more detail with how to teach kids more properly, like how to really understand how they process things, you know? You don't ever want to teach kids too much, yet you still don't want to teach too little.
Right.
And with that, I took that and I'm just here like, okay, what do kids like? What do they see every day? And I wanted to put that in the book. Like, I put nature examples, like you can see here. Every day you wake up, you see the sun shine, right?
Yeah, that's a nice shot.
And kids would love to, you know, see the radiant colors.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, Mommy, I like this, I like that.
Yeah, based on like the colors or, you know, how.
You really want to try to understand. It's all about understanding the children's thoughts when it comes to that class.
Absolutely.
And basically that's where it comes to their learning levels. Really meeting their level. Meeting their level to understand their learning levels. And that helped me make this as simple as possible for them.
Well, it seemed like you've achieved that.
Thank you. It was, at first I thought it'd be easier, but honestly it wasn't. Honestly it wasn't.
Okay, and how was the process of writing a children's book, and how did you go about creating such an, amazing, look at these illustrations you've created. I mean, how did you go about creating such illustrations like this?
Well, you see, at the time I was very sick.
Okay.
Like, I was sick for 6 months.
Oh, wow.
And I have no problem sharing this because I was afraid something bad was going to happen. Let's just put it that way. I mean, it was already bad, but I thought worse was to come. And I'm here like, life is so short, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I wanted to have something finally done. And that motivated me more to push in my artwork. Even if I couldn't like fully draw, I still kept pushing for it. Like, everyone was afraid for me, and it took a long time and a lot of obstacles, from working still coming to school, and finally reaching a place that helped me publish it. Like, the Hartford Library even helped me find people to fully publish it. It took a long time, and when I finally got it, I was crying.
Well, how long did it take?
It was over 6 months. Like I said,
Oh, wow.
I was so sick, and the time, honestly, like with how my normal work goes down, it would have been quicker, but with me being sick, it took so long. It's like it's like when you write an essay, you write your first draft, second draft, third draft.
Yeah.
Went from the first, edit, second, third, fourth, fifth.
Yeah.
Now, illustrations, it takes time and patience, like from one picture, like the cover, takes like, it can take up to almost 3 hours. I do my work on digitally, obviously, but still with my digital work, it's just like you're drawing on paper. So it's like, okay, my wrist is tired, I need to take a break.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Absolutely.
it's the time is real. That's why I'm here like all the time. In essence, it's all about time, man. Time and management.
Yeah. Well, how did you feel once you were finally finished? You know, once you were finally published?
Dude, like, when these people shipped the box to my house with these things, I seen how pretty it came out, my heart dropped through the floor. Like I said, I was like, you know, sometimes you just want to cry.
Yes.
It's like I was just ready to cry. And the thing is, they kept it a secret from everyone I knew because I didn't want to jinx my luck.
Yeah.
And I was screaming, and I was like, I called my mother. I was like, Mom, you need to come home. I knew she was on her lunch break. Call my mother, like, come home. She's like, what's wrong? Is something bad? I'm like, no, just come home. She came home screaming. And I scared her so bad. So I was on the moon. What can I say?
So I guess that was a proud moment for you and your family, considering of what you went through.
Yeah, it's like the biggest accomplishment in my life is literally this, if I could ever say it. Like, as an artist, like, when you've done something finally which you work to have in your hands, like, it's easy to commission for people, but actually have a project that you work so hard on for so long actually in your hands. It's like having, like, a mother having their first baby. As basically, it's like you're so overwhelmed with joy.
Okay. Are you currently working on anything else at the moment?
I am. Like, after that, I got 100 motivated. Like, my next one I'm trying to work on, I want to challenge myself with a kind of like a good night song or poem for a book. I don't want to spoil anything too much about it yet, but I just thought of it because my mother used to read to me, you know, for bed. You know, it'd be nice to read stories to your kid when they go to bed. So I thought it'd be a nice thing, and I learned more about those in my early childhood development class as well. So I've learned a lot to work with these things. Yeah. So yeah, I was happy to, you know, process more information.
Well, congratulations on the work of art. It was truly amazing.
Thank you.
Any advice you want to share to younger writers?
The biggest advice I'd like to give to people is keep staying positive and don't give up with your dreams, because honestly that's all you need. Not everyone always says you can't draw. It don't matter how you draw. It can be from a stick figure. It don't matter how you write. If you like it, it is what it is, and you should feel happy with your work, because that's the whole point of creativity, you know? I mean, look at things you see in the museum. People just splash a brush on a canvas and it's called art, and people will understand it. When it comes to writing and art, there's no limit. You can write whatever you want, have any illustration, and it just takes the imagination to understand it and to enjoy it. So it's like, just keep going with it.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming on. It's been a pleasure. Raised by Monsters, What's Your Favorite Color by Anijah O'Connor. Get this book now for your children. It's deeper meaning after what she went through. So appreciate you coming on, sharing your story with us.
Thank you.
And we hope to see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.